Just need your attention, ladies and gentlemen, because it's a very, very serious story here. A couple of weeks ago, you remember Damien Barrett's story on a young man, a 23-year-old Leongatha footballer by the name of Beau, Vernon. A tragic on-field collision. He suffered a crushed spinal cord damage with C5 and C6 vertebrates, left him a quadriplegic. Needs money, of course, for his well-being. The expected costs over $3 million. The AFL community, as it always does, come together for a fundraising dinner tonight and an online auction. The auctioned items include a Nissan Micra TI, Nissan Magnificent, thanks to our great friends there. The Coach's Box experience from footy clubs, and also Triple M and 3AW footy packages. bvfundraiser.com.au. This is a very, very big night for the whole Vernon family and Beau, of course. The Richmond Footy Club have been absolutely superb, and right now we can cross out to the function and join the captain of the Richmond Footy Club, Chris Newman. Welcome, Newy. Great, you guys have got right behind this. The great cause, of course. We can see the function going on in the background. Just run us through what's happening in the night.
Yeah, well, we've had a great night tonight. We've had a lot of footballers on the panel. We've had Lenny Hayes, Jared Roughhead, Nick Revolt, Dyson Heppel. And then we've had Bomber Thompson, myself, Damien Hardwick, Sean Wellman all been on the panel tonight, and Richo and Brownie have been MC and doing a great job. And yeah, we're just trying to raise as much money as we can for Beau. Obviously, it's a fantastic story and an inspiration to us. And
Newy, I think over 100 grand already raised, which is sensational. Is that Andrew Starton in the background doing Sam Newman?
It is, yes. He's doing a very good job of it too.
Look at him.
Yeah, it's him. Actually, you thought it was you on stage. It was him one day, didn't you?
I did.
Hey, well done to the Tigers are playing some good footy. We're going to go through the side?
No, not just yet. We're just going to find out what else is happening there from Newy's point of view. I mean, Chris, to see the coach of the Richmond Footy Club, I reckon, out there, we know the season's coming to an end, and disappointing that the Tigers have missed out again. But I think it speaks volumes for him and the man that's leading your footy club that he's out supporting this tonight.
Yeah, no doubt. I think you know, it was really important that we got behind this cause, and there is a bit of a link there with the Richmond Footy Club. Obviously, Daryl, his old man, played with Richmond, so you know, I think it's important for the whole football community to stick fat and support some of these kids that you know, unfortunately things like this happen, and we don't want to admit it, but it could happen to any one of us. So you know, it's just important, and I again encourage everyone to get online and to bvfundraiser.com.au. Bidding closes at 10:30. There's still some fantastic auction items on there.
Well, Newy, you're an absolute star. Thank you very much for that. We're just going to go through your game. In fact, you take on Port Adelaide at the MCG on Sunday. Last outing for both of these sides, but the Tigers have gone out with a bang. Big win last week. Nathan Foley just signed for 3 years. White is the player out with a hamstring. Tuck has had a big finish to the season. Port Adelaide, as we swing over to their side, Bill has also lost Loeb to a hamstring. And you suspect for the Power Willis, the season can't end quick enough.
Exactly right. They'll be looking for a new coach next year. But well done to the Tigers. They were very, very good last week. Should have won by 90 points. And Jack Revolt, it's certainly a big chance to win the Coleman medal. But as you said, Tuck and also Shane Edwards have been outstanding there. The odds there, $1.10 for the Tigers. And they should win this one, Murph.
Yeah, can't go past the Tigers this weekend. Yeah, defeated the Bombers by 45 points last week, and they'll have a big win against Port Adelaide.
Yeah, I reckon it'll be interesting to see how many goal assists Jack Rewald has this weekend. I don't think he'll pass off too many, and the Tigers will get home comfortably.
So you couldn't tip Port Adelaide, and we would tip Richmond on their very good form last week.
Yes, indeed, I'm with you. And just repeating there, over $100,000 raised already, Jim, out there. I think we've got another big name joining Chris Newman.
Oh, we have, and this is what we love about footy, is that the big stars come out to throw their big weight behind these causes, and there's no bigger star at the Richmond Footy Club than this man. He's our favourite on the footy show and, of course, on Triple M Footy. Jake the Push-Up King. We join him out. Look at him. Back off the signs out. I tell you now, they're getting around the Push-Up King, Willis, and so they should. Have a look at him. Got the sleeve rolling there, the extra tight polo shirt out there, Push-Up, just to get the cannons out.
He's got the whitener on the teeth.
Hasn't he just? What have you been doing out there tonight, please, little man?
Yeah, I'm struggling to hear you there, boys.
They're bagging you, mate. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, no doubt. They've been bagging me all day, so I've had great fun on Triple M, and now they're going to get stuck into me on TV, so thanks a lot.
Hey, Jake, you just worked through, I heard you on the radio today, but for our those that didn't listen, not many of those, Jim, but you had a bit of surgery already. You got still a little bit to come in the next week or so.
Yeah, after the Freo game, the club booked me in and I had a couple of pins put into my foot and also a couple of pins put in my thumb. And Tuesday, after a lovely little break that we have, Chris, I'm booked in again to get a knee reco on the PCL and adductor release. So we need a little bit of work done, but we've got a bit of recovery ahead.
Hey, push up. The other thing that's excited you, of course, is after almost 12 months, you brought a Harley back from the States, you've handed it over to a company to do the right thing by it, and it is ready for you to ride. Talk us through this chariot, please.
Yeah, it's been a long journey. We got a bike from over in America, and I handed it to Danny and Matt, some guys from McCulley Customs in Whittlesea, and they've pretty much custom made this whole bike themselves, and every bit was individually made, and paintwork was done by Sean from Predator Custom Painting. So they've done a really good job. They've looked after me, and it's just a bummer that I've got to wait for these injuries to heal before I can get on her and ride it.
About to say, you're a couple of months away from being able to ride it, so you're going to park it in your hall at home, is that right?
I've got a lovely recessed area in my hallway at home, and it's actually going to sit there as a lovely little feature until I can get on it.
And if there's a slack moment in the night and you can do 100 push-ups on stage, I'll donate $2,000 to the cause.
Did you hear that, push-up?
No, sorry, what was that?
Samuel's just said if you can manage 100 push-ups, and I know you got the broken thumb, so I'm not sure if you can.
No, you'll be right.
But if you can do 100, he's going to kick in $2,000 to the cause.
If I do 100, Sam, you can put in 10,000. I'll do it for sure.
Not sure he said
I think you
10,000.
take 2,000 push-up, wouldn't you, for 100 push-ups?
Yeah.
How much was that?
2,000.
2,000.
Three.
We're bartering about how much.
I'll do 50 and Newey can do the other 50. I've got a broken hand. You've got to compromise a little bit, don't we?
We're happy with that. As long as you can get 100 out, $2,000's going to jump in the kick. Before we let you go, Newey, disappointing again from a Richmond point of view that you haven't snuck into that final 8, but you must be as positive as any time in your career at the Tigers that things are going to turn around pretty quickly.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a bit of a different feeling this time round. We haven't made finals, and it is disappointing. But it's important that we finish off the season well. I think we've proved that we've bridged the gap a little bit on some of the other teams in the competition. So looking forward to starting next year and hopefully taking that next step.
Well, mate, to you and to Jake and everyone else that's rolled out there, we hear a lot of bad news about footballers, but I tell you what, when it comes time to live for a cause, and there's no better cause than young Beau Vernon at the moment, the footy world gets behind them. So congratulations to all of you and good luck on the fundraising and good luck for the Tigers on the weekend. Jake King and also Chris Newman out there at the Beau Vernon fundraiser, and you can get on board bvfundraiser.com.au. $100,000 already raised, so if you can help out, that'd be great. Those posters, of course, Jim, we got them printed for a game and weren't allowed to use them.
We weren't.
MCG,
no,
so
we tried to artificially bomb the G with them one day.
right. So nice that they got some use. Bill?
Yes, big game this one,
Essendon.
Gaz. Two big Melbourne clubs were both going pretty ordinary. The Bombers got belted last week by 45 points. They've lost 6 in a row. And out goes Lovett, Murray, Davey, Gumbledon, Hocking and Brown all out. In comes Hill and Howard, Myers, Delilio and Jackson Merritt plays his first game. Good luck to him. Take on Collingwood. Cracker, Jolie, Maxfield, Payne and Elliott. Out Wood, Blair, Sinclair and Seedsman. And a big out.
Yes.
Chris Dawes has been omitted. He has been dropped in the last home and away game. So that is a big out. You'd think Collingwood would win this game, but they need a win. They've lost 2 in a row and just going at the minute, Murph.
I don't think Essendon will get it over the line. Last time they played on Anzac Day, Dane Swan had a lazy 42 and kicked 3. So I think the Pies will be too good for the Bombers.
What about dropping Chris Dawes with a game to go before the finals? They persevered with him right up to the death here and they decided to drop him for the last game.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what he's got to do in the VFL to get his spot back. I'm not sure if they've brought in
Do you think he plays first week of the finals regardless or not?
No, not necessarily. I think it's someone else's spot to take up, and if someone gets into the forward line and does the job, well, it's hard to drop him from there.
Who's the second ruckman?
I don't know, Bill.
Gary, you guru?
Yeah, absolutely.
Who's will quickly have a look and tell me the second ruckman.
Well, they'll probably share it round, I would imagine.
With
Probably...
Trav's not going any
Jared
good. They
Blair?
could give him a run.
Ken Reid might have a run. I don't know, they haven't got one. It's a good question. Really, on your best.
Fossil, what we do need to do is say that it is fantastic to see Andy Cracker back playing senior footy. He's missed all season, had a knee reconstruction. Everyone thought his season was gone. And to have him come back as early as this and play senior footy before the finals is a great story for the
Absolutely.
footy in the pie.
Maybe he'll be the second ruckman.
Well, he might be, but it's great to see him back. And the other thing we must acknowledge, Gary, is a great friend of ours on the footy show, and everyone who loves footy, especially at the Bombers, Spike McVeigh announced his retirement. Congratulations on a terrific career. 230 games, Foss, and a great mate of ours.
Yes, he is.
Right, who do you think?
I think they're just getting Chris's attention by dropping him, and I think that he'll sweep in next week.
Well, I think Jono's point was pretty well made. Once you're in there, if you get the job done, you could be playing in a final.
Yeah, they might put Trav into the ruck.
Yeah, that's what they'll do, Bill. Trav.
Oh, yeah, well done. Only 3 hours later, you've come back to me.
Right, who are you tipping? Quickly, because we've got big news.
Yeah, well,
coming
I'm
up.
tipping Collingwood, but not with a hell of a lot of confidence.
I'm tipping Collingwood with a hell of a lot of confidence.
Yeah, hell of a lot.
Don't go away. Damien Barrett was at the press conference today with the Brett Ratton sacking. He's got news about Mick Malthouse, about Travis Cloke, and much more. That's next.